Y'all give me 1 second here. I apologize. Hold on right quick. Let me. Marquita Foster, God bless you. Lord in the building. God in the building before I got in the building. Lord, I thank you. Hey, what you talking about? Anyone else got an advertisement? What you advertising? You don't know advertisement now. Hey, God bless you. I want to, for those of you who are new to the Blessed Tribe, we do a live every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So just want to keep that. Anything I do extra throughout the week is just like a bonus, so I can try to answer some additional questions. Just because I realize if I only do one live a week, a lot of people won't get to ask a question. So I'm glad the notifications came through. So I do these for 90 minutes. I found my sweet spot. An hour too short for me, 2 hours too long for me. So 90 minutes. And let's go. Do men ever feel bad for lying, even if you have proof? Not really. A man typically don't feel bad. He can grow to regret it as he grows later in his life, but a man knows what he's doing when he does it, so he typically doesn't feel bad for it. If he's a liar, then liars become accustomed to lying. Can you share what my toxic hubby I left 6 months ago meant by I was too bold? Not too sure. Maybe he's trying to say you were disrespectful to him. Maybe he wanted to train you and you wasn't with it. Shakita Harris, God bless you. Pour out in a light. Lord, hey, Lord must be blessing you, Shakita, now, because I done seen your name in here a couple times. Hey, Tony, my boyfriend and I just got done reading Make It Work. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Y'all leave me a review on Amazon now. NK, this is so decent that you do this. Hey, God bless you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Now, put the hashtag Q before you question if you can. And Ruth Ann, hello, Mr. Gaskins. I am 22 years old and I have met a nice man. We have been talking every day for a little over a week, for over an hour a day. What types of questions should I be asking him? Just go with the natural flow. Pretend when you talking to a man or a woman, new, if guys watch this, pretend that you Oprah. Pretend that you Oprah and y'all in your studio and you interviewing this person for the world. And you interviewing this person like the most interesting person in the world. That's how you ask questions. Don't ever be self-centered. Don't ever talk too much. Don't ever make it all about you. Don't ever try to always, oh yeah, I do that too. Oh yeah, one time I did this, and then want to tell your whole story. Talk equal. It's like a tennis match. You hit it to them, they hit it back. You hit it back, they hit it back. Just like that. It ain't on tennis, you don't never get the ball over here and just keep bouncing on your side. So that's how you gotta think of when you starting something new and you conversating. Denise Smith. Hi Tony, I've been talking to this guy for 2.5 weeks. He has a 6-year-old son. He has him for the weekend. He calls me today, puts his son on the phone. We talk. Should I read anything into it? Hold on, let me see how long y'all been talking. Yeah, you read into it. He half trash because this man got his 6-year-old on the phone with a woman, and y'all only been talking 2.5 weeks. Now, see, that go to show you the difference between dads and moms. It ain't gonna be a whole lot of moms that's gonna put they 6-year-old on the phone with a new man that they've been talking to. And that's why I tell y'all all the time. I try to tell y'all, I'm a man. Be careful. Now, see, think about that boy mama. That 6-year-old mama. His mama like, You got my son on the phone. She don't even know unless his mama watching this. You got my son on the phone talking to the different woman every weekend. He come over here talking about, yeah, mama. So I was talking to Lisa, and Lisa said she was walking her dog. And then, you know what, mama? I was talking to Jessica, and Jessica said that she had to go to the doctor. Mom, you don't have to go to the doctor, do you? That's how 6-year-olds talk. So the mama like, what in the world? And so really, the daddy doing that to get back at the mama. Cause he know the 6-year-old can't hold water. So the 6-year-old keep going and telling the mama every different name he done talk to. So that's a red flag. Because a parent's supposed to be protecting their child from new people until they know. Cause he don't know that you ain't the woman from that Gabrielle Union movie, Unbreakable, or whatever it's called, the break in or something. You know, he don't know that you ain't going up there. Hi, Tony. Coach Tony. Hey, God bless you, Lady Chanel. Blessings to you. How does the 14-day no contact rule work again? Let me see something now. Because now, I don't know if that's in the book. No. Now, the 14-day rule, I ain't put that in a book. Okay, I just mentioned that. But that's something that you're gonna need coaching for, because I can't put that out there because that's real specific, and that's typically only used in marriage. You need to use that in marriage, and it's when now there's 3 days. That's the 72-hour rule. The 14, this is the marriage. This when you fed up in marriage and you getting ready to be done. You ready to sign somebody divorce paper, but you need to send one last message. You need to send a message to see when you leave. He don't know or she doesn't know it's 14 days. This your 2 weeks to pray, to hear from God, to detox, and to see how their energy is. If they're gonna chase you, how they acting. That's what that 2 weeks is for. But you only use that when you on your last leg, you on your last straw. You don't use that every month, and you go on 2 weeks every month when you get into an argument. You use that when it's time to go, and you need that last look. Lady Leah, God bless you. Hi Tony, I'm 21. Now see how Nazareth hopped in there right when I finished that question? Boom. And I seen the question right there. That's how I'm gonna be answering these questions now. So y'all got to time it. So because all this here scrolling, y'all have me sweating under the arm. And I just can't. Last night I'm having to shower after these things because I'm trying to read and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to answer. So I'm gonna get the question that's right there when I finish talking. All right. So y'all try to time it a little bit. Hey Tony, I'm 21. I'll try to read some of these first. I met a guy a couple months ago. Everything was great, but now I told him I can't see you, but he got mad at me and said, what kind of craziness is this? And now he can't even call me. For one, you're too young to be dating. You're 21. You need to be in a book. You need to be in a book. You need to be in a journal. You need to be in a business class. You shouldn't be worrying about no man right now. And you met him a couple months ago. And then you told him you can't see him. So if you told him you can't see him, you can't worry about him getting mad. You can't have the cake and eat it too. Either you gonna date and be dating, or you gonna be single. So you go ahead and make up your mind, because if you walk in the line, guess what? You gonna get split. You hear me? If you walk in the line, so you gonna have to get on one side or the other. You got to be hot or cold. I talked to a guy for 5 months. He said he wanted to give it 4 months to know if I was the one before he put a title on us talking. He started switching up and ghosted me. God bless him. God bless him. Good riddance. You ain't waste too much time. Is it possible to co-parent in the same household with an ex that has been abusive in the past? No, it is not. It is not. You should never be living in your house with your ex. If you're going to live with somebody, then y'all need to be together and y'all need to be working on the relationship, and it needs to be a healthy relationship. Never live, if you got the, you better off in a shelter. Then that's what the Bible talk about, how it's better to live in a corner of a house, a corner of the roof, than to be in the house with a contentious woman or something to that effect. The same thing goes. You better off in a shelter. You better off in your grandma house, your auntie house, your uncle house, your mama house, than living with your ex who was in the past. You can't live with somebody like that, because that's gonna affect your child that you raising. Let me see. Talking to divorce 2 years on and off, but still just text. Talking to a divorce. You talking to a divorced man on and off, but still just text. 2 years, but still just text. And he's inconsistent. Olivia. Lord, give me the patience, Lord. Okay, in the name of Jesus. I prayed before I got on here, but I need to say one more prayer. Now listen, Olivia. Talking to a divorced man for 2 years, on and off, but you still texting 2 years in, and he's inconsistent. Come on now, y'all got to appreciate y'all got to respect my time a little more than that now, Olivia. Come on now. Come on now. Lord bless him. You said it's about perspective. I ran across a guy that seems great. Would it be too bold to ask him what type of women he's interested in physically and mentally, to get an idea of a guy like him, his type? Yes, it would be too bold, because when you do that to a man, he's going to describe you. He's just going to describe you to get you calm, to get you relaxed. Then once he gets you there, now because you approach him and because you asking that thirsty question, now he going to have a Gatorade for you. You can't go up asking a man them type of questions. What you got to realize, you ran across him. If you run across him and he don't run up to you and try to talk to you, get to know you, that means you're not his type, or it means that he's taken. So you can't go up asking those questions with your tongue out your mouth like that. Don't do that. Bow down to heaven. God bless you. God bless you. Baby daddy cheated and asked for a chance. I was under the impression that we were working on it and allowed him to see the kids at my house. Last night, a girl called me asking for my baby daddy. Don't want him at my place anymore. Am I wrong? You are not wrong. 100% you are not wrong. You thought y'all was working on it and he showed you otherwise. So what you need to do in this situation is, now you're going to have to make it a business relationship. You want to see the kid, we're going to meet up here at the park, unless they got it roped off right now because of the 19. Other than that, fine, we'll sit outside and play. We'll sit outside and play, because your man might be in the house. You got to give him that type of energy to where he doesn't know what you have going on behind your doors. Black currency, unmasked. God bless you. Should I relocate about two and a half hours to be in a relationship? It depends on if you're a man or a woman. If you're a woman, then no, you shouldn't relocate. If you're a man and that's your wife, then yes, you should relocate. And the reason why I say that is because it's a lot of men need to lead. So the man, he need to be able to, and if the man wants you to move to him, then he need to marry you. He need to marry you first. But don't ever move for a man, because men so finicky. You'll move, have your whole life there, and then you find out he got somebody else, and now you done up and move, and you don't got the money to move back because you spent your savings to pack up and move there. But if you a man and that's your wife, then yes, move, because you work anywhere. It's all the same jobs all around the world. Nicole, God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. Pour out in her life, Lord. Blessing to you and the Queen. I'm forever grateful to be linked with you. My life has changed. Nothing but wisdom. Hey, God bless you. Thank you for you and your boyfriend reading Make It Work. Phoenix, how do you calm the flesh while in your single season? I don't need set, but the enemy be taunting me. You gonna calm your flesh through prayer for one, praying for the strength, and then two, because once you pray for the strength given to you, but you just got to accept it and you got to walk in it. The next thing, you got to be quiet so that you could hear what he wants you to do in this season. So I posted today to birth your book. Go on, write your book. Write your book. Go on, start your foundation. Go on, get to that next level, that next step, what you're supposed to be doing. And when you busy, that's gonna help you. Jojo, God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life. Pour out in her life. Just want to bless you because your videos has revealed so much about what I was doing wrong. I'm single right now, working on my brand and starting coaching at my mentor. God bless you. You're the best, Tony, and laugh at all your videos. By myself in my car. Hey, bless you. I sure appreciate that. And you timed that thing right now, Ann. How to get a man to apologize. He hurt my feelings with words. Said I need mental help. I said it was disrespectful, but no apology. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. You got to give your energy. And what I mean by don't talk to him, you unavailable when he call, when he text. You unavailable. You need to, when a man do that, you kind of got to pull back for about 12 to 24 hours. You ain't activating the 72-hour rule because you ain't there. And then you're going to say, what's wrong with you? He already know what's wrong with you. Then you able to tell him, I'm upset about what you said to me. And I feel like that's verbal, you know. And so I really expect an apology. And so go and let them know what's acceptable with talking to you and what's not. But you also, before you do that now, you need to check and see if you're just being sensitive. See if he was being serious or if he said it jokingly and you took it serious. Luciana, God bless you. I know you've said to offer to pay on the first date to see if he lets you. Now, if he lets you, should you not accept a second date? It depends on how you vibe with this man, you know, because there's different reasons why a man will let you pay. So for one reason he'll let you pay is because he really ain't got it right now. Or in general, even after this here 19, even if he done been furloughed, he just doesn't have it. And meaning that his budget just don't allow it, not that he can't spring for it. Another reason is he may not understand that move. He may not understand. He may be so shocked that you did that he may think this is a part of some, you know, women's empowerment movement of women offering to pay half. And so he may not want to end up in a movement like, oh, if I tell her no, she's probably gonna read me like, oh, he is trying to, you know, suppress me. And this is a new day where women are empowered and we could pay half of the date. And so you don't know if he's viewing it like that. So you can't really take offense to it in this day and age. I mean, women out earning men is bigger than chivalry when it comes to that. It's really, in this day, you really letting the man know, like, listen, I'm not coming to you for no meal. Like, I can take care of my own. But if he is the one for you, meaning he can afford it and he gonna pay. So to be honest with you, it's not that you shouldn't take a second date, but now you just kind of know, let me watch a little more. Because if he's the one, that means his finances in order and he wants to pay. Now hold on, y'all. Let me get to the VIP line. Now hold on. Now everybody dropping the question in. I got the VIPs then lined up, and so let me holler at them real quick. Speech is speech. God bless you, baby daddy. On and off for years. We both mess up. Okay, keyword right there. We both mess up. Always hold me against him. Says really mean stuff when mad. Says he cares because he does for me, but it's still rude. 24 and 25. Know each other since high school. Can it work? Nope. It ain't gonna be able to work. It ain't gonna be able to work. Because now Y'all been knowing each other since high school. That high school sweetheart stuff, less than a 1% chance. Two, that's your baby daddy. So that's your baby daddy and that's not your husband. So what it means is you got on your back before he gave you a ring. So what that means is you were diminished in his eyes. The other part about that is he talked to you rude. If he talking to you rude at 24, 25, at 50, he gonna be dragging you through the mud. At 30, dragging you through the mud. So unless he goes through something in his life, like a come to Jesus meeting, like something that shakes him to his core within like the next year, then it ain't gonna work. And the fact that you also respect him too, you ain't no innocent party. Y'all was too young and dumb and full of when y'all got together, and now it has ran its course. But you done brought a responsibility in the world that you got to take care of. So that's the issue with that right there. Latoya, God bless you. How can a woman co-parent with her ex-husband when he's disrespectful and calls her out of her name? He teaches the kids to go against their mother. You all you could do is love yours. All you could do is love your kids, and they will come to the age to where they know the real from the fake. They gonna see what he's doing. The other thing is don't do nothing that's not court ordered. So when a man being disrespectful, that means he a disrespectful human being, and that means he's gonna be a bad example for your children. And it's your job to protect them. So if he wanna see them, let him get to the court. Anything he does or says, screenshot it, record it. So when you in the court, this how he talk to me. How do you want me to be emotionally intelligent? And how do you want me to be interacting with this man if this how he talking to me? Go on, present that. You might have a judge that understand that. Miss Perfectly Imperfect, God bless you. God bless you. Diane, bless you. I was here asking questions about a person who broke into pieces today. I have no question. I want to say thank you. I watched your videos, prayed a lot. Now I'm writing my own book from an open wound, turning pain into purpose. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. Keep that. Pour out in her life. Keep that up. Keep up that good work. Question: how can she stay fearless in her singleness? What do MDP question? Stay fearless in her singleness. She's going to need to pray, read her Bible, and get the knowledge. Essence: I just got out of a 9-year relationship with my children's father. Man, I think I'm going to have to do a course for all y'all. I keep reading baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy. We have this, the baby daddy convention. I'm going to have to do a course for y'all. I'm not no co-parenting coach. Now y'all stretching me. Y'all stretching me to a new zone now. I just got out of a 9-year relationship with my children's father. He moved into a new relationship immediately. He does not call the children, and I receive little to no help, feeling angry. That's a tough one now because you gave him 9 years. But what you got to realize is he didn't move on to a new relationship immediately. Y'all relationship, because see, this with your children's father, you ain't say with your ex-husband. So what that means is y'all relationship was over 7 years ago. He just held on because of what y'all brought into the world. So, and now what you got to realize is now it's on you. See, a lot of times we always think about this thing as 50-50. It ain't 50-50 when you have children. When you have children, they 100% yours. So if you will be operating from anger and you'll be operating from frustration, and that will make you less of a mother. So what you're going to have to do is write a letter of forgiveness to him. You're going to have to read it. You may burn it or put it in a bottle. Do what you got to do to release it. And you're going to have to talk through it. And then what you're going to have to realize is they're 100% yours. So when you lie down for them, although you hoping that this person going to be 50-50, no. You got to accept full responsibility, and you got to pretend that He done went to meet the Lord. He done went to meet the Lord. That's how you got to treat it. And if he went to meet the Lord, what you'll do? You got to get down with the get down, and you're going to have to make it happen. And so don't even ask him for nothing. Don't ask him for nothing. Don't be jealous that he in a new relationship, because you know she ain't getting nothing but some trash. And now you get to be the sole influence in your child's life. And so really, you got to be grateful for that, because now you get to be the sole influence. And I don't have to worry about them being confused by a grown boy. And when they get to see how strong you are, that's going to help them. TD Low, God bless you. Hi, Tony. Met a guy via online dating. Now, online dating, that's like an online dating app. That's first red flag in there now. We're both 39. He's in the Air Force. Okay, 39. He too old to be on online dating. As a man, you a woman, it's a little different. Okay, he in the Air Force, so okay, that's another. So he touching stuff in the Air Force, and he online finding him a extra roster, a backup team stationed 2 hours away. Both want the same things in life. He's active duty, and I just bought a house. How will this work? Slim to none. Slim to none. For one, just take your time. Pump your brakes. Take your time. Take your time. Because you for one, understand this. You can't trust a man online dating. The reason why is because there's too many women in the world for a man to get online, to be online dating. It is too many women in the world. You could walk from, he could walk from the door of that barrack to the apartment. To the stop sign on the base and walk past 10 women. He could go to the grocery store. It's 150 women in there. A man has no reason to be online dating. And I don't want to hear this about, oh, what if he an introvert? What if he too busy? You ain't too busy if you're online. You ain't too busy. Because the time you online, you could be out. And then the introvert. It's harder to be online meeting strangers than to walk up to somebody that you could feel their energy. And a man in the army ain't no introvert. And so that's what you got to understand. So you're going to have to pump your brakes. Take your time. Don't let them move in your house. Don't go to that base. Don't go to that base and be on your bike. When he get his little break, don't let him come to your place to be on your bike. Just because he got his uniform on and come in there with some stripes. Take your time. I'm telling you. Jocelyn, God bless you. Pour out in her life. Ashley Pitt, God bless you. Pour out in her life. What will make a man say that he loves you? Ask you why you love him. You respond to everything. You then ask him the same question, and he responds with, here you go. Why is that? Because he don't love you. Because he don't love you. And see, the reason why a man asks you that is because he want to know how much he could get away with. He want to know how much he could get away with. And then when you put the question back on him, and then he escape it, that's because he don't feel nothing. You know, I just bought my family a little dog. That little dog come tell me how much she loved me. The little dog crawled up on me, came and went to licking in my ears, getting all kind of wipes out the ear. And I say, if a dog can tell you, I love you, a human ought to be able to tell you why they love you. So that's what you got to realize. So this is the thing now. Y'all let it stop getting set up for the okie doke. If the man want to know something, you tell me. You the man. What you think the man is in the household? He gonna say, the head of the household. Okay. So what does the head do? It leads. All right. Tell me why you love me. Now you hear that. Then you could give feedback. I am, God bless you. Tony, I'm learning, but need help. I have awesome chemistry with a man, but hasn't moved to know more about me outside of business. What's wrong? Is he taking, not getting anywhere after talking 5 months? Okay, yep, you wasting your time. You wasting your time because all he doing is talking business. So that's all he want with you. And I don't know if he need an investment partner. I don't know if he want to get hired. I don't know if he want to do business. But if all he talking about is business, for one, y'all don't got no chemistry. Okay? You got everybody need to take chemistry out your bio, out your vocabulary. Chemistry is for the science lab, for the science classroom. Because the thing about it is when you identify with the word chemistry, guess what happens in chemistry as well? Stuff blow up in your face when you don't know what you're doing, when you don't know what you're mixing. So when you mixing grown boy with lies, with lust, that chemistry finna blow up in your face. So take that chemistry out. And remember, this is the thing. Never talk to somebody more than 3 months because life too short. Okay, life is too short. Even if you live 100 years, life too short to give somebody your time and your energy in a romantic type situation, and they can't tell you by the 3 month mark that they want to be exclusive, that they've seen what they need to see. So understand that. So yes, you wasting your time, sis. Just go on, close the door, let them talk to the voicemail, and move forward. And if he wants you, he need to do cartwheels and somersaults to get you because he done wasted 5 years of your life already. Shannon, God bless you. Hi, Tony. I'm just curious about what you think. I'm 27 and I was dating a 33-year-old. I later found out his ex is 67 and they still talk. I left. He gonna end up on American Greed. Y'all ever watch American Greed on CNBC? The only reason where a 33-year-old talk to a 67-year-old is he want her SSI and her retirement check so that he could ball till he fall. He want her be in her house. He want that stability. And so when a man 33 talk to a 67-year-old, that's when you know he a scammer. He a scammer. He want to get all her friends from the bingo club, Social Security, so he could get drops on them, do their taxes, and before they file it. He a scammer. You got to run. You got to run. Yes, God bless you. Working things out, living together. Working things out, living together. Red flag. I'm celibate and saved. Okay. Okay, red flag. I keep turning him down. He seemed to get a little bothered at times by being quiet. He's trying, but says it hurts him. Can I even help him? What to do? You could help him by not living together. But if y'all ain't married, because you say you celibate, which really means you abstinent, you abstaining from sex, and so you celibate and save. Now, clarification here for those of y'all who say, oh, if you save, you shouldn't be living together. The sin is not living together. The sin is fornication. Shacking up is not living together. Shacking up is sleeping with somebody that you living with. So what y'all are right now, y'all roommates. But what you got to understand is that you can't play with fire and not get burned. So you doing him wrong because you abstinent and saved and y'all trying to work things out, but y'all living together. See, when you doing it the right way, he need to be able to stand on his own 2 feet, paying his own rent, and you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, paying your own rent. Then y'all talk every day. Y'all could do dinner dates, and then y'all going on dates on the weekend. He asked you to marry him. Y'all set the date. Then you get married. Somebody break their lease, or you time it to where one of the lease up, and then y'all move in together. So that's how you gonna help him. But you're not gonna help him walking, prancing through the house with booty cheeks clapping and talking about you celibate. That's gonna drive the man crazy. So date to see if he intentional about the relationship, get married, then okay, now you could get down to it. But what y'all doing, y'all playing house, and that's gonna prolong the situation. And you don't want to do that. Ruth Ann, God bless you. God bless you. Now, I want to get back over here to these questions, and these across the top, they pop up on my screen, so y'all forgive me. Due to this quarantine, I cannot go on a date with the man I met. until June 10th. Now, Rufan, where you live at? Where you live at? Cause you done got some intel. I ain't heard nah. So let me know where you live now. Did you in Italy? Because I have not heard that June 10th. What should we do in the meantime? We talk on the phone and FaceTime every day. Now, see, this is what you're going to have to do in a situation like that. Now, y'all talk on the phone. What y'all going to have to do, because y'all talking, what you're going to have to do is um, get on Netflix and start the movie at the same time. Start the movie at the same time, and y'all sit there and just commentate while you watching the movie. The other thing, what you're gonna have to do when you're in quarantine dating is y'all gonna have to write handwritten letters. You're gonna have to write handwritten letters. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Don't do nothing nasty on that phone. Don't do nothing nasty on that phone, because come in a little bit. If you can't get out the house until June 10th, then in a little bit he gonna wanna see some specialties on that phone. So don't do nothing nasty on that phone, because that's not safe. And understand this. Don't break the quarantine dating rules, because he might have that 19. But if he think he gonna get him some, he gonna be coughing in the car and then come in there with a cough drop. And then you've been being strong. What I've been noticing is when you do right, when you know right from wrong and you fall into that sin, that 19 gonna be right on your bite. You hear me? So stick to the quarantine dating rules and be creative. You know, send him a 1-800-FLOWERS, or tell him, hey, let's do for nothing gift, because they still doing some shipping. Our budget is $25. You get me one thing that you think I love, I get you one thing. Be creative. Write a write a handwritten letter, put it in the mail. 4-page letter. Like God bless her soul, like Aaliyah did. Write a 4-page letter. And this what you got to do in this time right here. Louisiana Beauty, he's commenting on a woman's IG. God bless you, Louisiana. God bless you. That's a blessing. Pour out in her life, Lord. He's commenting on a woman's IG. When we first spoke about it, he said, it's my fault. I'm hurt because I was looking at his stuff. Then spoke to him like Liam Neeson, like you said, and he sincerely apologized. Now what? Now I told you that Liam Neeson was gonna work. Now I'm gonna tell you the next thing. Don't tell him who told you that. Cause listen here, I don't want no problem. Now, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to keep watching them and let them know that that is unacceptable. That's unacceptable what he's doing. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. People think Instagram and social media and all that is innocent. That's not innocent. You know, a man like a woman pictures to get her attention. A man comment on a woman page to get her attention. Unless it's a real friend or family member, you know, like a platonic situation, he trying to get her attention. And that's a setup, because she gonna end up liking his picture, writing on his picture. Next thing you know, he in the DM. So you gotta keep watching them, and you got to let them know. Listen, that's a deal breaker. That right there, that's a no go. That's a no go. That's to you writing on her picture, and this ain't your kin folk. That's no different. You walking up trying to holler at her, and don't try to play me like a fool. You say that in the Liam Neeson voice. Don't try to play me like a fool, playboy. Come on now. Jojo, they still got your blessing up there. God bless you. Tanya, bless you. Hi, Tony. Been married 21 years. Married young. My relationship has become a marriage of convenience rather than living to make each other better. I'm ready to call it quits. Am I wrong for feeling this way? You're not wrong, because you're human. You're not wrong because you're human. but you need a second opinion. Before you throw marriage away, you need to do some coaching, at least one session, and you need to talk through it, get some sound feedback, be able to have a strategy session to where you getting asked real questions, good questions, so that it's driving you to the real answer within you. And then when you get that settlement in your spirit, then you're gonna know how to move forward. It shouldn't be feeling like it's feeling right now though, if it's real. And I know all the saints gonna say, "Oh, well the Bible say." I ain't trying to beat you across the head with nobody Bible, okay? So get that session before you throw it out the window, and then see, because you got a lot more life to live. Lady Heat TV, God bless you. God bless you. Come on here showing out to get that TV show. Now y'all watch Lady Heat TV with this blessing here. God bless you. Pour out in the light. Married for about 5 years. Okay, we got a couple married folks in here. Thank y'all for showing up. Husband revealed. Now where y'all husbands at? Now, hold on right quick. Now hold on now. Now don't let y'all husband know you on my live. Okay? Because listen to me now. Because he come over here, he gonna meet the Lord soon. So if you love him, pretend like you on the phone with your mama. Because he come over here. You hear me? He better have a life in order. Married about 5 years. Husband revealed struggling with nasty movies. Okay, you watch my video because you call it nasty movies. About 3 years into the marriage. Happened again 4 months ago. He's trying to change. Trust is severely damaged. We have a 7-month twin son. I want a life of purity for me and the family. Should I try again? Lord, that's a tough one. Yes, you should try again, but you're going to have to be a little more strategic about it than just winging it. And you're going to have to make sure that he's actually willing to do the work. So it's books on that. It's books about, I remember a young guy reached out to me and he took my Birth Your Book course. So for those of you who got a book in you that somebody needs, just like this young man, he took my Birth Your Book course and he wrote a book on that because he was addicted to the nasty movies. But I can't remember the title, but hopefully maybe if he see this, he'll send me a email. And you need to go through the book with him, chapter by chapter. Y'all say, look, we reading chapter 1 and we're going to talk about it. And you could go on Amazon, type in the real word for it, the P word. Cause I call it nasty movies, but Amazon probably ain't going to call it nasty movie books. So type in the real word and get, I would say, 2 to 3 books. And then go on Psychology Today and get a therapist. You help pick out the therapist because you need to read the spirit. You need to read the spirit, okay? And if it's a woman, you're going to have to go to the therapy session with them. So, of course, this going to have to be by Skype if therapists can do that. Some of them can't. And y'all got 7-month twins. So, right now with this 19, y'all probably can't go meet in person. But if it's a woman, guess what? If he into the nasty movies, he can't be in a room with a woman coach or therapist by himself. You got to be in there with your energy in there. If it's a man, the man might have holes in his socks. What I mean by that is you can't see his problems. So the man might have the same problem. That male therapist might have the same problem. Now I'm going to tell you this right here. Me, I've never intentionally, purposely watched a nasty movie. I don't have that problem. But I don't deal with addiction. That is addiction. What's happening is guys who wasn't really active with women and there was a little on the side, they get into those. And it does become something that they depend on. So those are a few steps right there that you can take. Ariana Brown, God bless you. God bless you. Let me find. Now I could talk to him as like a mentor on a coaching session, but I can't really address that right there. Can I just buy a woman's influence on ebook? Yes, you can. Kindle, Nook, iBooks if you got a iPhone. Hey, thank you for the new members of the Blessed Tribe. If you are sending money like Jones, you need to stop immediately. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Kelly, God bless you. I didn't even see that sticker. Alicia, oh, when y'all put the little payments, the stickers in the chat, sometimes I don't see it because of so many people writing messages. Alicia, God bless you. Her husband was on the DL and got AIDS from a man. 25 years. Hold on, my mic went out. Hold on, commercial break. Lord Jesus. Lord, give me the strength. Give me the strength, Lord. Hold on, I had a little commercial break. Need to fix my microphone. Let me find the question again. Hold on. Sister, you know, God bless you. I'm hoping that you out of the marriage, and I'm hoping that you know everything's all right with you. God bless you. I'll be honest with you though, Alicia. I'll tell you what. One thing you could do with your situation is pain the purpose. Pain the purpose. Because you know one thing I fear, Alicia, is that a lot of women today going through what you went through with these men. And the reason why is because of the perversion in society. You see how tight these men's pants getting. Men got back out, wearing shirts with their back out, shirts all kind of chest out. You know, men, you know, just it's a lot of it's spirits, okay, and it's a lot of perversion, and so men living that lifestyle to where they can't choose a side, and they putting their life in danger, being in you know in college they used to call it the dookie shoot, and I don't know the proper term, you know, but they in there, and then they coming home in the woman. And Glam Rocks, the Lord gave you discernment, and but you see the spirits, you notice it, and a lot of times when it's on the father, it's passed to the daughter, or it's passed to the son, and they that child's spirit pick that up in the father or the mother subconsciously, and then it materialized in the son or the daughter. But that's happening with a lot of men today. It's happening with a lot of men because that's why Sodom and Gomorrah were burned down. It's happening with a lot of men. So y'all ladies, you have to be very mindful and prayerful when you're dealing with these men. And if you sense something, and it'll show in the mannerisms, you'll see it. You'll feel it in his voice. Not to say like that it's noticeable like that, but you'll just sense the spirit. When you sense it, go ahead, because he'll bring that heal home to you, and then you'll have that heal, and don't play with it. Don't play with it. How do you feel about letting friends or trusted family members set you up with someone they know or a mutual friend? Is that too old school? Does it sound desperate? No, it don't. It don't sound desperate, and that's what you call in business a warm lead. So sometimes when a friend or family member sets you up with somebody, sometimes it could actually be better. It could be safer because it's a warm lead. So what that means is this person is coming in with a stamp of approval. So what happens is they say, okay, I got to do right by this person because I know her auntie, I know her uncle, I know her, you know, whoever. So they move a little better, and they may not play games with you. They less likely to play games with you. Hey, hold on. I saw somebody send a blessing in there. I want to catch them. Sarah, God bless you. God bless you. Hey, y'all, let me scroll up a second real quick. Just make sure I ain't miss nobody. I don't want nobody to give me $1 without me saying thank you. Because Hey, y'all be blessing my spirit. Um, like Jones, that question got deleted by Cher. Cher, thank you for being on your job. Light, I don't know what Light said, but Cher deleted it. So I trust Cher, Caramel, and Two Bella. They got that little wrench, that little, I think that's called a wrench. I don't do manual labor like that, but I think that's a wrench. But that little wrench, that blue wrench by their name, what that means is they can get you up out of here. He stopped being consistent with calling and texting since the lockdown. He even mentioned that it threw off the momentum of things. Should I give him grace for now or forget it? What do you think? Forget it. Forget it. Because this right here, lockdown, should have brought him closer to you. But what it is, he probably got him a piece of cheek in there locked down. And so that's why he can't call you, because he got them cheeks by him. And now he talking about throw off the momentum. He texting you from the bathroom. But he got him a piece of quarantine in there. Okay, so in this right here, if you talking, then and now we in the house, you supposed to be closer. If a person done fell off in this situation, you need somebody to talk to in this situation. You need somebody to keep your spirits lifted in this situation we in. So we supposed to be, closer than beans and rice. But if he fell off in this, you got to forget it. You got to forget it. Hey, y'all, I got about 40 more minutes now. I'm gonna try to get as many questions as I can. I'm gonna try to keep my answers short, but sometimes some of y'all questions send me into a little zone. Should I work things out with my husband of 2 years? He virtually cheated. Okay, that's a new kind of cheating. He virtually cheated. They were not intimate. She sent him nude pics, and he sent her flowers. Oh, that's all he gonna give her in return? We don't have kids. Should I stay? I tell you this right here, sis. Now you think it was virtual. Is she in another country? Is she in another state? If she not in another country or another state, what you think was virtual, that was icing on the cake. That little nasty picture, that was the cherry on top. Oh yeah, he done. Oh yeah. When you catch a man cheating 9 out of 10 times, he done already been cheating. Okay? And 2 years in, that's too early. Come on now. You still supposed to be you supposed to be locked in off your own strength. If you doing that right there, you and you know about it. See, a lot of times a man can do stuff or a woman can do stuff and y'all could get away with it. And that's how grace works sometimes. But when you catch it, that mean it's messy. You see, as even people out here doing what they do, they might could get away with stuff before the police catch up to them if they get in and get out. But when you catch it, that means that they got complacent and it's messy. And it's 2 years in, and you don't have no tying responsibilities with him. Y'all haven't had children yet. I'll be looking to head on out. And in order for him to get you back, when you take your 14-day break, he need to go through 12 sessions of coaching with somebody on my level, meaning of understanding of love and relationship, somebody who you see can do what I'm doing or higher, somebody who even go deeper. He need 12 sessions of coaching that he paid for out of his pocket from his job to show that he's sorry and to show that he made a mistake and that he doing the work. And if he can't do that, Kid Rocks with open-toed sandals on. Clarota. God bless you. Hi, Tony. I'm 30 and disabled, and I'm a preschool teacher and also a photographer. I found myself with guys with no vision. How do I practice self-love? You practice self-love by moving on as soon as you notice he doesn't have any vision. As soon as you notice he doesn't have any vision, you move on. See, don't feel like that because you 30. Don't feel like that's a body clock ticking. You put disabled in there. I don't know. So that means you feel that that's relevant. to your dating life. Don't feel like that's something working against you. Don't feel like that you got to settle with a sorry man just because the Lord made you unique. So don't give in to that now. Don't give in to that. You got a job, you working hard, you got a side gig, you're a photographer and a preschool teacher. So listen, you moving and shaking. So what that mean is you loving yourself, keep loving yourself, and keep moving forward. And you're gonna know the man that's right for you when you meet him. Sarah, God bless you. Why does husband cheat and try to destroy your credit after 5 years of marriage and having 2 children with him? Why does he refuse to divorce? He had to put a permanent restraining order on him. You know what you got to do? You got to learn from the lesson. You got to learn from the lesson. You got to realize, okay, where was I operating from when I met this man? Was I operating from ignorance, meaning that you knew better and you chose to do wrong? No, that ain't ignorance, meaning that you didn't know better. Was you operating from ignorance? Was you operating from desperation, meaning you knew better and you chose to ignore the red flags because you wanted you a warm body, because you wanted you a man? So in this situation right here, you 5 years in, 2 children deep, with a man that he showed the red flags in the first 12 months, 18 months. So you got to look back and see, okay, what went wrong? Get the lesson from it, learn from it, and then now it may be time to go on, keep it moving, especially when you done had to put that RO on them. Shy Short, God bless you. God bless you. Now, NZ, that's New Zealand. Is that, or is that Australia? From down under? Long distance relationship. 2.5 years. Fiance in the States. So you over there, your fiance in the States. Haven't met yet. Was about to. Prevented by the 19. On 14 days now, considering another 14, or it's another 14. We are tired. We're arguing. Your vids help me tremendously. Are we wasting our time? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're wasting every second of your life. You're wasting every minute of your time. Reason being is because it's been 2.5 years now. Y'all haven't met yet. And you ain't prevented by the 19 because y'all been together 2.5 years. 19 just had this situation going on for the last, 30 days. So what happened the other 2 years and 5 months? So that's what you got to understand. You wasting all your time. And I'm going to tell you right here. If you was in America and he was in another country, that would make sense. Because this the land of dreams. And they trying to get over here to the land of dreams where they feel like you could fulfill your dreams. Now you out there. And when you say down under, I thought that was Australia, but that say NZ, so that made me think of New Zealand. So I don't know where you at. But a man in America don't ever really want to date outside of America, because unless you in a place of abundance like Dubai, where y'all drive Rolls Royces like it's a Toyota. But other than that, unless it's something there for him, he just having fun. He having fun. He might want to get some of y'all money. Hey, send me some money. That's the next question. If I was coaching, I actually have you send him some money in these 2.5 years. Another thing, it might be a notch in the belt. Oh, let me talk to somebody outside of the country. See what that look like. Have a woman sending me nasty pictures from over there. Some men, it's just something to do. But 2.5 years, you can't ever trust that. If a long distance relationship is real, it'll be consummated in 12 months. In 12 months, he gonna be getting ready to make a move. Now, I don't know what consummated mean, but it sounded good. So we're gonna use it right there. If it means something other than confirmed and brought together, like we finna, hey, this is real, then change that word out for something else. But I just like the way that sound right there. Jacqueline, God bless you. I purchased Woman's Influence. Hey, bless you. Daddy's Mrs. Right last night. So you got a few of my books. You are a true blessing for us ladies. Bless your family. I learned a lot the hard way. Hey, God bless you, Jacqueline. Thank you for the support on the books too. Erica, I see you. Hi, Tony. I'm a caregiver to my brother, and he is bedridden. He did not have any respect for me, and I'm 34. He's 50. He thinks he can talk and treat any kind of way. I was leaving, then 19 happened. Caregiver for my brother. Okay, this your brother. So I'm assuming this your brother, 50 years old, talking to you. Now listen to me. Now he bedridden. So the question is how much longer does he have? See, sometimes you gotta bear the brunt when somebody on their way out. Now, if he got another 30 years or something, he talking to you like that, you gonna have to sit down with bruh and talk to him with the Liam Neeson and say, listen to me, you can't get up. So you better watch how you talk to me. Cause I'll take the legs off this bed. And if you keep talking to me sideways, I ain't gonna send you to meet the Lord. But I'll beat the brakes off you. And so you got to understand, because see, once he go to talking to you like that, that means he don't have any, he ain't worried about his situation. His situation has not humbled him. So if his situation ain't humbled him, you got to humble him. You got to humble him. But if you know that the Lord getting ready to call him home, just suffer the wrong. Suffer the wrong because you being prepared for the next test in your life. And you learning how to love somebody who don't appreciate you. Now, if you was talking about you taking care of your bedridden brother and a man 50 years old that you dating, then you probably could apply it. Fati on you, God bless you. Oh yeah. Fati on you, Faye, no mayor. You in the motherland. That's such a beautiful name. Now, forgive me, cause they stole me from over there, and I was raised in the South. So sometimes, if I see a tough name like that, I trip up. But please forgive me. I really appreciate that blessing, that the love that you showing. Kaylani, God bless you. Pour out in her life. Dating 8 months, 30, no kids. 8 months. 4 more months is the cutoff. 30, no kids. 33, no kids. Great guy. Now, see, sometimes y'all think I went to abbreviation university, so I have to take my time on these. Great guy, patient, kind, works hard, but no ambition to own or create. 7 out of 10 attraction, believes in God, but doesn't attend church or watch sermons. Worried he can't lead. No sleeping together. Should I continue? 8 months. Believe in God. Well, I'll tell you this. If he believe in God, now the thing about it is, does he live like a heathen? Now, this is a question you can answer in your mind. If he live like a heathen, then yes, you should leave. If you living like a child of the king. If he does not live like a heathen, if he live like a child of God, but just don't go to church or watch the sermons, then he ain't too bad off, because we're going to get ready to come into a new time. Right now, it's preparing us for life without a church. And so what I mean by that is we can't go in there because of the 19. So what that means is you got to have a relationship with God. And with the way our world going, we don't know if in 20 years they're going to be done cut back on religious places where we can meet together with the world we live in. So understand that. So the key is, does he have a relationship with God? If he don't have a relationship, if he believe in God just like he believe in a cloud because he could see the cloud, and so he just, it's a God somewhere. Yeah, it's a higher power. But now if he believe in the text and he lived the life, that's different. 7 out of 10, that's good. That's good. That's about the as best you're gonna get. Okay, you don't have no kid. He don't have no kids. Let me tell you this: keep your legs closed, cause while you questioning him, if you get on your bike, then you're gonna have something that's gonna make you stay. Okay, you're gonna have to stay. So understand that. Keep doing what you're doing with that abstaining. 8 months, I'm gonna tell you this. Give it at the most 4 more months. At the most, 4 more months. And the other thing I'll tell you is when you are questioning, when you question it inside of 12 months, that's typically a sign that you need to move on with your life. Because normally women is head over heels and so in love and fantasizing about the man and giving the man credit for stuff he ain't even did. When you got a pretty decent man and you questioning whether you should be with him, that's a sign that he probably not the one for you. But that's of your own choice and of your own doing. If you leave this pretty decent man and then just run in the trash, that's gonna be a lesson learned. So make sure that you leaving for a because he has a lack of character. Also understand, if he hard working, he don't need to create or own. Everybody ain't built to do this here, what I'm doing as an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't built for that. But so if he willing to work and work hard to put food on the table and to feed himself, feed his family, then ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody ain't built for entrepreneurship. Nicole Britton, God bless you. Boy, I didn't lie. 2-year relationship with a guy, and my friends think I could do better. Now see, I missed this D/T class in abbreviation university where y'all think I went to. I think I could do better. The way he talks to me. Maybe that's don't like the way he talks to me and treats me. I'm having a tough time thinking about breaking up with him because I'm afraid I won't find better. That's your first mistake right there, being afraid that you won't find better. Whatever you believe, that's what's going to show up in your life. The other thing what you got to realize is it's been 2 years. When it's 2 years and y'all ain't even engaged and your friends telling you you could do better, because a lot of times your friends going to lie to you. A lot of times your friends going to say, yeah, just make it work. Just tough it out. You know, these guys are so sorry out here. Like, you got a good man. You need to make that work. A lot of times that's what your friends going to tell you. When your friends telling you you could do better, it's time to leave. And it's 2 years. And you don't like the way he talks to you and treats you. Absolutely. Pack your bags tonight. Pack your bags tonight. Hey, God bless you. Shout New Zealand. Okay, it was unaffordable within 2.5 years. Booked the flight last year, September. No funny business. Okay, so no nasty pictures. It's very hard, but refuse to stoop that low. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, because he had you over here selling your pictures over here on the web, on the World Wide Web. You'll be over here on all kind of websites. You send that man the picture. First time, 14 days apart for us. I appreciate you, Tony. Now, hold on now. You say you ain't seen them. What you mean 14 days apart? Y'all been apart 2.5 years. Now, we're allowed to talk on the phone during this here 19 now. So if he's saying he can't talk on the phone because of the lockdown, now you might have some issues to address. So sis, let me tell you. Okay, I don't know how the conversion rate is over there in New Zealand. You're going to need a coaching session. You're going to need a coaching session. So visit mymentor.life. Hopefully Caramel could put mymentor.life in there and get you a session so we could talk through that, because I'm a little confused. Jasmine, God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. Is it true that men can turn their emotions off when sleeping with multiple women? Yes, to a certain degree, but it's going to creep up later. He might think he turning it off, but it's going to creep up later. It's gonna creep up, and just because he turned it off in his head does not mean he's not forming soul ties. He's still forming soul ties. He's still being connected to each of these women. And I'm gonna tell you, there is no such thing as casual. There's nothing casual about that. Because when you do that, you connecting souls, you sharing juices, your mind and your body thinks that you recreating life. So it's going all the way through with all of the spiritual transfer, all of the physical transfer. The mind does not know the difference. The mind don't know ain't no feelings for this person. No, the mind say we procreate, we reproduce in life. So there are repercussions for that decision. So no, men are not exempt of what comes with that act. We pay for it. We pay for it through heartache, headache, worry, soul ties, nightmares, broken relationships, poor communication, lack of trust. It shows up in a man in different ways that he may not acknowledge. Ariana Brown, soul tie from a long time ago. Hey, God bless you, Ariana. Thank you for that blessing. Soul tie from a long time ago. Pour out in the life, Lord. Friends, 23 years. Said to me he should just go and let me marry him. Let me marry him. No, thank you. If he had a chance before, he doesn't now. We talk about God praises me. Am I crazy to ghost him? Yeah, you crazy to ghost him. You shouldn't ghost him now. Just tell him, look, this ain't going nowhere. Have a real conversation to give yourself closure, give him closure. But yeah, just tell him, yeah, don't ghost him though. Just tell him it ain't going nowhere and you don't want to waste his time, don't want to waste your time. 23 years you've known him, do him a little more decent than Casper. Pretty Blight, man said, long as a woman doesn't cheat on him with family and close friends and don't have an outside baby, he can deal with whatever. Um, he lying, but it sound good. But yeah, he lying. I mean, his standard's pretty low. Just keep your legs closed. Sometimes a man tell you that, get them legs open. Tony, how do I get a commitment in a long distance relationship? Okay, like I see you. How do you get a commitment? It's going to be extremely hard. I tell you the truth. It's going to be extremely hard with a man because a man is physical. He want to be able to hug you. He want to be able to touch you. He want to be able to kiss you on the forehead. If he can't kiss you in the mouth, especially right now with his 19, he can't kiss you in the mouth, but he want to be able to kiss you on the forehead. He want to be able to see you. So it's extremely hard. You have to look like everything he has ever dreamt about for a man to take a long distance relationship to heart and be serious. You got to look like everything he dreamt about. Then you got to sound like energy, effort. Everything has to be a dream come true for a man to take a long distance relationship serious and be all the way in. Hey, Keely, God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. Hey, Keely, now send me your praise report when the Lord bless you, because I be praying for you, because you blessed me with this here $25. And that's why I can't go live every day, because the Lord done called you to send me $25 every time I go live. And that what I realize is that'll cost you a couple $100 a week. So I got to cut down my lives until the Lord give you authorization to stop blessing me with that $25 you bless me with. Because right now I owe you 10% of my brand. So God bless you, Keely. And let me know about that praise report. Lord, please, I'm serious about that prayer now. When I say pour out in our life, I be serious about that, y'all. I be really serious about that. And the Lord know my heart. He know I really want your blessing to have a 100-fold return. This session was really a struggle for me with some of these questions. Hey, you know how I'm over here feeling. Bless you, Tony, for your patience and wisdom. Good night to you and the blessed tribe. Y'all be well and say, God bless you, Keely. Keely got to catch that bedtime now. Now, I'm going to be on here 15 more minutes now. I got 15 more minutes. Keely, get anything. Keely, you get all my events free. Come on in the events free. Go on, get the courses on Tony Gasson's Academy for free. Keely done blessed me so much on here. Just email in. I just rewatched Can a Man Love Two Women? How do I take it when he says he's in love with me but loves his ex-wife slash children's mother? Is it worth a relationship? See, this is the thing. When a man is in love with you, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. It'll be no question about it. So understand that. When a man in love with you, you're going to feel it and you're going to know it. So if he in love with you, you ought to know without a shadow of a doubt that he's in love with you. Now understand this here. He lying. Because when a man in love with you, no other woman exists. Even his ex-wife, who is the mother of his children. What I mean by that is she exists literally, but he's not going to tell you that he loves her. When a man in love with a woman, he's not going to tell that woman that he loves another woman. I don't care if they had 10 children together. So understand that right there. For one, he lying about being in love with you. And the fact that he had to tell you that he loves her, that means that he has a very strong soul tie with her. That means she can get it any day of the week and twice on Sunday. And that means that if you stay with him, you're going to be climbing up the rough side of the mountain. So understand that now. Luciano, now that sound like you in a cartel. Luciano, that like you on Narcos now. 499. Hey, God bless you for that blessing. Bless you. If you've already spoken to your ex about leaving things the way they are, and he keeps popping up, is it okay to then ghost him? Absolutely. Absolutely. Casper. Absolutely. You already told him what it is. You done let him know. You done gave him fair warning. After that, you got to block his number. You got to move on. You can't keep playing with it because, see, the longer you play with a man, you playing with his emotions. And the longer you drag that out, the longer he could reach you, the more cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs he gonna get. And you don't want to get him to that place to where now he want to do something. So go on, move on. CJ, God bless you. Dating a woman for a year. She's 29, one kid. Me, 27, no kids. We talk all the time and go on dates. But I'm shorter than her and she cares what others say. So I left. Hey, you did the right thing. You did the right thing, CJ, because you can't be with no woman who looking at the top of your scalp and talking about it. Oh, you got a new gray hair? Oh, right there. Yeah, and then listening to her friends and then her friends saying, oh, girl, you need a man that's 6'4". Well, girl, you need a man that's, all of this. When a woman is caught up in shallow stuff and she's superficial, you got to go on, because the next thing you know, that type of woman should be asking you to spend bill money on a new purse for her. That type of woman should be asking you to go in the negative to take her out to Red Lobster. So when a woman get caught up and she'll pass on and she got a child, you come in trying to love her and you ain't got no child. You coming in trying to be amazing stepdaddy like Russell Wilson. Now, and see, that's how she should have been. See how Russell came in there? Russell ain't had no kids. And Sierra looking at the top of his scalp. So, only time they the same height, and when she doing her dancing, when she twerking, as soon as she stand back up, she looking at the top of Russell's head. But guess what? She loved him. She loved him, got married, had a child with him. That's when a woman has matured. That's when a woman has matured. If a woman can't appreciate you for your character and understand that when y'all get married and lay down, y'all the same height, they ain't the woman for you, brother. You got to keep it moving. She too shallow. She don't know how to appreciate a real man. She listen to her friends. And she bringing a responsibility, a lifetime responsibility into the situation. She ought to be even more mature. So that's really a red flag. Lisa, God bless you. Pardon the lie. Hey, bless CJ, Lord. Bless CJ for that blessing. New guy, one date. Been on quarantine 4 weeks. We talk and video many hours a day and night. No nasty, but every weekend he doesn't call 6 to 8 hours. Says he with his friends and family. Is this true? Or is he with someone physically? Stay or run? He with another woman on the weekend because now hold on right quick. Now hold on. Let me see. Oh no. What? You know what? He knew. He knew. So yeah, you need a little more time because he knew it's too early for him. Hold on. He ain't with no friends and family right now. Cause last 4 weeks we been on lockdown, so they got to be social distancing. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a red flag. There's probably another woman in there now. But like I say, sometimes cheating, faithfulness can look like cheating. He could truly be with friends and family, but this is the thing: men don't really care about friends and family meeting a new woman. Men don't really care about that. So if he really with friends and family, then he could take and call you. Hey, Shawty, what's up? Hey, I want you to meet my homeboy, Jeff in here. Hey, Jeff, hey, this is what I was telling you about. You see what I mean? So friends and family, men don't care about them meeting a different woman every week. So if he ain't calling you for 6 to 8 hours, to me as a man, my intuition telling me he with his woman that he dealing with. That's number one on his list, and you one of the roster fillers that he thinking about if he feel like she acting up. But yeah, it don't sound right to me. J. Renee, God bless you. Pour out in her life. Hold on, Joy. Somebody telling Joy to drop a question. Hold on now, Joy. Now, Joy, put your question in there, Joy. Okay, Joy. Let me answer Joy real quick, cause that 1999 they're gonna leave that up there, cause that's a large blessing. Joy, when do you think is the time, if ever, to reveal sexual past to your partner and elaborate on your opinion of age difference in relationship? Okay, you telling me to elaborate on my opinion on age difference. Okay. When do you think is the time, if ever, to reveal sexual past to your partner? Be honest with you, it's never the time. It's never the time for that. See, your past is you give your past to God. God forgave you for your past. You get on past that. Don't nobody want to relive through your past. Don't nobody want to relive through your past. So when you go to talking about your past and everything you did, when y'all finally come together and y'all consummate it, she gonna be picturing you with them other women. So leave the past in the past. And most women don't ask a man what they number is. Most women don't want to go into that conversation. It's us men who want to go into that conversation. So you might be tempted to tell her about your past because you might want to know about her past. But you could judge a person by their present. What I mean by that is if she was loose booty in her past, it's a good possibility you're gonna sense some of those loose booty ways. If you were loose booty in your past, she gonna be able to tell you were loose booty in your past unless y'all done came into Christ and become a new creature. Now on the age difference, listen to me. You want to stay within 5 years. No more than 5 years older or no more than 5 years younger. The reason being is when the 5 years, typically you in the same, that's would be considered in my mind the same generation. When you get outside of 5 years, now you creeping towards 10 years. Now different generations see things differently. You know, millennials not really gonna vibe with baby boomers on conversation that well and views on life. So views on life is different with age differences. So understand that. Jay Renee, God bless you. Ex-husband and I broke up. I blocked him. How do I maintain a relationship with his 7-year-old daughter who I had a good relationship with and love while I'm trying to heal from the breakup? You can't do both. You can't do both. What you got to realize is when you go into a relationship, it's like taking a gamble. And when you do that, sometimes you lose your shirt. And so when you lose your shirt, you got to be okay with that. So the thing is what you have to understand is that children are more resilient than adults. The stuff that a lot of children go through, if an adult went through it, it'll break the adult down. But a child, what you're gonna realize is by the time she's of an age that matters, she's not gonna remember the woman her daddy was with before she was 7. She may vaguely remember you, but she ain't gonna care that much because she got her own mama. Or she gonna have her stepmama, whoever he get with. So you can't get the feeling like you so important to her life, even though you love her. If you get the chance to talk to her, let her know like, hey, sometimes relationships they don't work out, and me and your dad, it's not gonna work out. I love you, but I have to move forward with my life. She might not understand it right now. She'll understand it when she get a boyfriend at 13, 14, 15. And so you can't ever stay stuck with a soul tie just because see, God got the chair. See, God gonna make sure her heart is healed and that she gonna be okay. That's why he made them like that, because see, that's why God made kids so resilient, because he knew what adults was gonna be going through. Cause see, somebody could lose their daddy to the street. Somebody could lose their daddy to, when he on deployment. Somebody could lose their daddy or their mama in a whole bunch of different ways. That's why God made their heart so resilient so that they can heal and they can forgive and they can forget. So don't get caught in there. Joy, what does it mean when a woman or man is seeking? Now, Joy here getting all the questions in. Joy say, hey, let me get another question in. Now, brother, since I got you, what does it mean when a woman or man is seeking to know the sexual past? Okay, so Joy had this question in here 2-3 different ways now of the current or potential partner. And is this a sign to tie the track shoes and keep running? Okay, Joy be reading my Instagram Q&A, throw the track shoes in there. Now, it's just a person being nosy. Okay, it's just a person being nosy, and that's just how we are as humans. We just nosy. And so when a woman or a man is seeking to know the sexual past, it's really what I call the relationship resume. A lot of times we want to check a person's relationship resume, just like when somebody coming on a job. We want to see where all you done work, what kind of skills you got, and how many times you done been fired. So that's all it is. They're trying to check the relationship resume. And really, you just got to learn how to answer that. And if you a man and you want to know about her, then you just got to learn how to read her, because you really don't want to know that answer. Because with today's age, y'all young, her number might be 20 or 30. And you're going to be trying to sleep, and you're going to see this man. You're going to be trying to get you some sleep, and you're going to see her. While you trying to sleep, you waking up with cold sweats. You waking up, can't breathe. So I'm going to tell you like this right here. Leave that question alone and worry about who she is today. Worry about who she is today. Okay? If she carrying herself like Mother Teresa today, all right, Teresa it is. Don't worry about what she did in that past. Okay? And because I'm telling you, but you don't want to know. Even if it's only been one, it's still going to haunt you. I'm trying to tell you. Angela, God bless you. Pour out in her life. Pour out in her life. Terracotta. That's okay. Terracotta. That's a blessed name. Terracotta Kim. Bless you. Pour out in her life. Tony, I have an associate. We've known each other for years. Never had been apart 8 years. I found out from a woman at Neiman Marcus that he is married. He hasn't told me. Why isn't he telling me? Okay. You might look better than his wife. You might look better than his wife. Might be some a little new booted. Like what is his name? Paul Wall. No, what's the boy name? Miss New Booty. Get it together. Bring it back to me. That's what he. So really, what it is, he's a grown boy. He's a grown boy, and that's why he's not telling you. So you got to understand, if the lady at Neiman Marcus told you, she work at Neiman Marcus. Okay, people who work at Neiman Marcus don't lie. All right, because they get paid 10% of every sale they make. They ain't got no reason to lie. So the woman has seen him in there shopping with his wife. She don't lie. Okay, so what you need to do, get gone. Get gone. Gone. Gone about your business. I'm gonna tell you right now. But that's why I ain't telling you, because he wanna cheat. Oh, okay, okay. My deepest apologies for the confusion. Okay, I see you, Shy-Hawk. Wording it wrong. First time taking 14 days break from each other because of too much arguing. Yeah, the relationship over. Relationship over. Y'all have been long distance for 2.5 years, and then now y'all on a 14-day break. That's really his exit strategy. That's his way to say, I need a break so I can go on about my business. That break is a breakup at this point. After 2.5 years and it's long distance, y'all not married, that 14 days, that's a breakup. That ain't a break. Tony, you mentioned that 25 is the age to start dating. I'm only 18. You 18 and you a member of the Blessed Tribe. Now you got your mama credit card, or this your card you paying on the Blessed Tribe with? How do I deal with men approaching me now? They're mostly my age, but some are older. Do I just try to be friends or ignore them? It's okay being friends. Just you just can't put yourself in a position to where y'all behind closed doors, like of his apartment, your apartment, his dorm room, your dorm room. But it's okay to interact with men and just talk to them, because you may be an exception to the rule. You may meet your husband before 25. My wife married me; she was 20. So I teach the rule, but if your spirit say you an exception, then you got to listen to your spirit. I ain't all my word ain't the end all be all. Nah, I'm just a talking head sharing my opinion. So you can't take everything I say like it's the law. So it's okay to interact. Just don't get on your bike, okay? It's okay to interact, just don't get on your bike. Hey, God bless y'all. I got to get going. Now I told y'all I only do 90 minutes. I'm trying to catch my wife because she try to fake like she's sleeping if I go too long. So I'm trying to go on catch her. Hey, God bless you. Hey, everybody that sent me a blessing, I really, really appreciate it. To the person that sent me a cash out, because sometimes people get my cash out name because it's my name and it got my picture. And so sometimes people get that and send me $1. Sometimes people have sent more than that. So I seen the cash out. God bless you. Thank you so much. And every Sunday at 9 p.m. for the Blessed Tribe, I'm gonna go live unless the situation around us say otherwise. I do have a PayPal now. My PayPal is support@tonygaskins.com. Support@tonygaskins.com. You can send prayers through PayPal, or you can send currency through PayPal. I accept it and bless it the same way. God bless you. We'll talk soon.